back again. I've been making this evening, and it was really quick and easy because I'd already had this paper prepared. This pink stripe is a large paper bag I had. It's old stuff I used to use for my sales years ago, and it was getting a bit on the yellowy side, so I thought I'd use one and cut it up and then do some gesso over it. And this is just black cardstock, which you can see I've been dotting on it. And I covered a pizza box, and you see it goes all the way round, and I had just enough over to do a little teeny weeny pocket, so I can, this is a bit over I had, so I shall make that into like a little book journal thing to slip in there, and I can keep any offcuts in here because I added a pocket. And because I didn't have enough to cover the inside, I used another drops sheet that I made up last year, and it was nice and colourful, so I thought, well, that's what I'll do, use it for here, make a nice covering to hide it up. So because I've been on a thing for making drop sheets and goodness knows what, oh, that's going to fall. I then made this, which, yeah, it's nice as it is at the moment, but it was rather bright, and I didn't want it too bright because it was taking away from the hearts here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. Meanwhile, I made this drop sheet. Yeah, bright, isn't it? I don't know whether to cut the flowers out, like ping round them with a Sharpie or something and cut them out, or whether to use it as a journal cover, because I think with a black border that could look quite stunning, certainly bright anyway. But then I thought, nah, I won't do that. I'll save it for when I decide what to do with it. So then I made this one. Yeah, bright again, isn't it? It's not as vivid actually in real life than it is showing up as on camera. It's looking rather vivid on camera, but it is a tad more subtle, believe it or not, face to face here. So anyway, I decided to cover a bit of cardboard. This is a box I cut down, and it had this flap here. I thought, all right, bend that inside. I've got myself a little pocket, and then it had this little tab here. So I kept that on, and I'll punch a hole in that and string a tie around it. So I wrap the journal with a tie, like I'll probably use seam binding or something. But as you can see, it's not going to be big enough to cover this. So I've got a bit aside that I did, I think, last year or the year before, another drop sheet, and the colours kind of go, well, sort of with that. Well, it's the only one I've got that closely goes with this sort of. Yeah, so I'm going to probably use that on the back and use this on the front. So hang about with me if you want to see what an abortion I'm making of this, and I'll get cracking. I've already lined it up to roughly where I want the hearts to end up, because this will be the front, you see, like that. Can you see? So that's how I've marked it. So I shall now fast forward and not bore you girls and boys anymore, and get cracking with gluing it on and then sending it. So here it is, more or less, well, on the road to being finished. The pocket's glued down now. I've roughly lined the inside. I'm not going to worry about how it looked inside because it is, after all, just a journal. And these were my mop-up sheets from doing this drop sheet. And yeah, just wait for it to properly dry, and then I can add in the signatures. And it'll be such a simple stringing, and I'm sure you've all seen the sort of stringing I'm going to do. So yeah, I will add to the video, you know, on the end of this, me stringing it anyway. But I'm not going to lose sleep on it being exact for you, because there's other people that's done it the same as me. Yeah, but hope you've liked it so far. Once this tab's dry, I'll be able to punch the hole, as I said. Pardon me, as I said before. But nice and bright, isn't it? I'll give it a protective coat when it's all properly dry. So there we are for now. I'll be back in a minute.